Okay, guys, story time. On um on last night, actually, I last no was it last Friday or Friday before last? I went to the doctor because I wasn't feeling well. I know, not pregnant. Never. That's never happening again. But I went to the doctor because I wasn't feeling well. I had sinus pressure and all that stuff. Well, I had a double ear infection, like a little bit of sinus going on. Okay, gave me an antibiotic. Cool. I'm supposed to be on for 14 days. Cool. Well, totally forgot that I was on antibiotic. Went out last night to the bar, not the bar, well, the brewery with some teacher friends, and had a few drinks. And I probably shouldn't have because I'm on antibiotic, which I forgot about. Long story short, I threw up 6 times, literally 6 times, and um, yeah, threw up 6 times. Had to use the bathroom like twice. Like, I was really fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you. I was messed up. So, I'm here to tell you, don't drink if you're on antibiotics. They really mean that shit. It will really mess with you. Like, seriously. And, yeah, I was sick as a dog. Then, I finally got to sleep. I go to sleep. I get waking up 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Mind you, I didn't get to sleep. I didn't sleep well. Like, it was a struggle for me to go to sleep. 4 a.m. I get awoken. You know what? By what? My motherfucking um neighbor and her baby daddy arguing. When I tell you this bitch is always an issue in this neighborhood, always an issue. We done got into it and all. Like, to the point where, well, let's just say, um, sorry, I got distracted. Let's just say, when I tell y'all that Jaquan might get on my motherfucking nerves, right? But he don't play by me. I wholeheartedly mean he don't play by me. It was a situation where parking, our neighborhood, like the parking up there was getting remodeled. And so the girl lived up there, but like she had to park somewhere else. So instead of parking on the other side of her house where there's another parking space that wasn't getting worked on, the bitch comes in our area and she go ask my neighbor, my other neighbor, that doesn't even have a fucking car, like doesn't drive, so she really don't have a say so about no parking. If she could park in front of her house, that's cool, cause that parking don't take up none of the space of ours. So I don't care about that. But when you did that, you decided to park closer to my side than the other side? Like, what? So then I got off of work, I had my sign, got off of work, I want to park in front of my house. Like, who doesn't? So, like, I go over there and I'm like, hey, and it was like, all she had to do was move up a couple inches. I'm like, hey, no, mind you, I done had a whole conversation with this girl, thinking we're semi-cordial. I'm like, hey, I go to her house, I'm like, hey, I know the parking's being whatever. I'm like, I'm just asking if you could move it up a little bit. Like, I'm not telling you gotta move your car, but could you just scoot up a little bit? Like, it was more space. She's like, oh no, because then that shit is gonna get on my car. So you can't move up just a little bit? Mind you, the part that I was telling her to move up, they had already finished that side. She's like, no, they told me earlier that they were painting all this stuff and it would flew back on my car from the wind or some bullshit. I'm like, bro, all you have to do is move up a little bit. they're already done with that side, so nothing will come on your car. And she's like, yap, 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 yap. I'm like, I try to be cordial because in my relationship, I'm the rational one. That motherfucker's the irrational one. He's not gonna ask any questions. I tell him the sky is pink. He's gonna be like, my bitch said it's pink. Like, fuck you. Like, well, he's not gonna say my bitch. He's gonna say my wife said it's pink. Fuck you. So I call him like, hey, this bitch is doing X, Y, Z. I can't get in my parking space. Yada yada yada. I said I'm trying to be nice, but she's like popping off at the mouth, and I'm not for that. And plus, I have my son. I'm not about to get rowdy in front of my son, and you're literally scaring him. I don't like that. So, also that's the first thing I'm able to eat. Is what time is it? I don't know. Like maybe 9 or 10, whatever. I'm finally able to eat. So like I couldn't even eat dinner last night. I was so fucked up. I was hurting real bad. So, I called him. I told him what happened. That man said, "Don't worry about it. I'll be home soon." Got home. He parked his car, his work truck, and my car bumper to bumper her shit. Cause she wouldn't move. Now you can't move. And I looked at her. She was going off. I looked at her and I said, I try to be reasonable, but I told you once I called my husband, it was gonna be a different thing. Cause he don't play the radio. He don't give a fuck about nothing. Well, that turned into a whole ordeal. She started trying to call her baby daddy for him. She called the cops. Cops cited her because she was in the wrong. So how you call the cops for something you did, trying to get us in trouble, and they are like, oh no, man, bitch, you're wrong. Like, and then gave me all the information if I want to press charges on her. I ain't never do it because I didn't care no much. But, and I knew she wasn't gonna fuck with me no more. I knew she would have. Then I would have went. And now I'm about to play in your pockets because you about to have to pay the court fees if I press charges on you. But I didn't do it. She simmered on down. Now she zooms through the neighborhood like a bat out of hell. Anyways. Oh, also, my other neighbor at the time that was living there, miss her so dearly, came over there because the girl was like threatening us, like, and going back and forth with Jaquan. And my kid was like scared and stuff like that. So she tried to come over there like, yeah, that he gonna have that shit on him and blah blah blah. So my neighbor friend, she had that shit on her too. Like, what's up? I know this was not around my son. She literally lived across the street, so she had that shit. So if she needed to get it, she could get it. But like, long story short, the girl wasn't about nothing. She ended up calling the police, trying to get us in trouble. It never happened. All the man said was, can you just move your car a little bit? Because she's acting an ass. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, then she started popping off at the mouth. And that fat bitch, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, so, me being me, I didn't want to do it in front of my kid, but I had a good old friend in the house with my kid. I was outside talking to the officers. So I'm sitting there screaming back at her. I'm a fat bitch, but I'm a fat bitch that's married and happy. You're a skinny bitch with 3 kids and 3 baby daddies. Job to job. Which it ain't nothing wrong with it, but if you want to call a spade, baby, we gonna do it. I know my truth. I know I'm fat. I don't give a fuck. It ain't never stopped shit but an outfit. And it barely stopped that. So, long story short about that, I don't fuck with her. I don't fucking like her. So, I don't know why the fuck she's always been a problem. She done got in like 4 different fights with different people out here over their man. Like, she don't never just have her own man. She always got to borrow somebody else's. Long story short, I'm asleep. I don't know why the fuck they thought it was appropriate to be right by my bedroom window screaming. He yelling at her like, bitch, you ain't answer that motherfucking phone. And I'm sitting here calling you, and cause you in a nigga face. You supposed to tell that nigga to hold on, my baby daddy calling. What the fuck? I come every time you fucking want me to. I blah, 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 blah. And I was like, shit woke me up instantly. I ain't gonna lie. The bitch, my whole body shook. What? No. Whole body shook. Like, what the fuck happened? Well, it was her and her baby daddy going back and forth. And they decided to do that shit at 4 o'clock in the morning, waking me up in my goddamn sleep after I was just not feeling it. I say that to say I can't wait to fucking move. I'm gonna miss 2 of my neighbors, but the rest of these motherfuckers I can go to hell. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna miss 2 other people in the neighborhood. But after that, the rest of these people can go to fucking hell. Shit is ridiculous. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.